Our founder Cyrus Harvey's motto was explore everything, keep the best. Like me, Cy was passionate about travel, nature, and connecting with other cultures. Sometimes he'd bring back things, sometimes just stories. Whatever best captured the soul of a place. This is what I wanted to do for our community. To launch Crabtree and Evelyn's first exploration collection, we were looking for an authentic cultural connection. And after months of exploring different countries that left me feeling, well, a bit empty, it hit me. It needed to be a place that personally shifted my soul. Bali was it. 4 years ago, I found myself at the lowest point in my life. Having experienced the excruciating loss of my two best friends, dramatic health issues, and ending a toxic relationship, I needed real emotional healing. But what I ended up finding through my travels was so much deeper than that. This is when my relationship with Bali began. There are so many things that make Bali special. The stunning landscape, their way of life, but most importantly, it's the people. They flash their warm smiles on anyone walking down the street. And it's not a half-hearted courtesy smile. It's a smile that comes straight from their heart. The Balinese believe that everything exists in duality. Their culture is one that centers around balance. Their way of life is a constant reminder to embrace the low moments in life as much as the high ones. The Bali Collection is an eclectic array of artisan goods and ingredient inspiration from our times on the island. They are your souvenirs, a way for you to experience the scents, textures, and patterns of Bali, an opportunity to immerse yourself in the warmth and balance of their way of life. Our personal care products were inspired by magical moments I had during my many trips, and the artisan goods are a small representation of the handcrafted, time-honored traditions handed down from generation to generation. But they aren't just things. Each product has a story, and the stories are what we wanted to bring to life. You can't tell the story of Bali without starting with their incense. The heady smell of Nag Champa and sandalwood fills the air when you first step outside Denpasar Airport, and it never leaves. They burn in stores, in temples, at cafes, and on the streets as part of the offerings. Miss Karoy is a local woman we met and were inspired by her crafted incense. They're famous around the island for using traditional techniques like drying the bamboo in the hot Balinese sun. And the small villages I spent intimate time in with people who are now my dear friends were filled with skilled woodworkers who chisel beautiful pieces for tourists and locals alike. Our carved wood pieces are made in Gianyar in southeastern Bali with a process that takes 7 weeks from start to finish. Each piece in the collection is made with Balinese care and love. The bigger purpose of our exploration collections was to be able to give back to the communities that inspire us on our travels. 5% of all Bali Collection profits and 100% of profits from the Green Headband will go to the Waz Foundation, co-founded by my dear friend Wayan. When I met Wayan 4 years ago, he changed my life. Now, through the Waz Foundation, he's changing the lives of his own community through empowerment and education. They spearhead island cleanup efforts, offer free lessons in English to children, and provide wellness support in the way of yoga and meditation to the local community. Being able to give back to Bali directly through the man who gave so much to me is a dream come true. So please join us on our journey and take home a piece of Balinese balance to your own home. Suksama.